wave of Israeli airstrikes killed dozens of people in Lebanon and Gaza. Rescuers in the Gaza Strip said that 13 children were among 30 killed by Israeli strikes in the territory's north. In Lebanon, the health ministry said an Israeli strike on Al-Math village, north of Beirut, that is, killed at least 23 people, including 7 children. The health ministry reported at least another 15 dead in strikes in the east, and 3 Hezbollah-affiliated rescuers were killed in the south, both areas where the Iran-backed group has a strong resistance. Another strike south of the Syrian capital Damascus killed 9 people, including a Hezbollah commander. The continued Israeli aggression on Gaza and Lebanon, as well as the prevailing tensions in West Asia, will be in focus at the Arab Islamic Summit scheduled to take place in the Saudi capital of Riyadh today. Meanwhile, Israel's new defense minister, that is Israel Katz, has claimed that the country has already defeated Hezbollah. He labeled the elimination of Hassan Nasrallah as the crowning achievement. Just days before his killing, several others of the group's high-ranking officials were killed or wounded after thousands of pagers and walkie-talkies exploded simultaneously in Lebanon as well as Syria. Now, Israel admitted for the first time on Sunday that it was behind the wave of attacks on the communications devices. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu green-lighted the operation, and this has been confirmed by his spokesperson. Fear of retaliation from Iran for attacks on soil and that of its proxies looms large over Israel. Netanyahu spoke to US President-elect Donald Trump the third time over the past few days. Netanyahu's office said that he and Trump see eye to eye on the Iranian threat in every aspect. The US is Israel's top ally and military backer, but recently Netanyahu has become a divisive figure in the country, even among the Jews, as is evident from the fact that he has not been invited to address the Jewish Federation of North America for the first time. Now, meanwhile, his chief of staff, Zachi Braverman, was reported on Sunday to be the official suspected of blackmailing an IDF officer to allegedly alter minutes from wartime meetings by threatening him with a sensitive video recording. And again, as the latest, our correspondent Jody Cohen is joining us on this broadcast from Renana, Israel. Jody, good to see you. Israel has claimed that it has eliminated Hezbollah. What are you hearing on that front of the operation?
Hi, Ananya. So the fighting is very much continuing. The IDF has said that they've been targeting Hamas and Hezbollah targets in Gaza and Lebanon, that they killed the head of Islamic Jihad's operations and a top Hezbollah assassin who was wanted by the US and the UN. Now, Israel says that it's fighting Hamas and Hezbollah to ensure Israel's security, and in the case of Gaza, to bring the 101 hostages home who've been held for more than 400 days. Now, Israel's new defense minister, Katz, has said that Israel has defeated Hezbollah on the battlefield, and the task now is to change the security reality in northern Israel. And we're also hearing reports that Israel's security cabinet is discussing a ceasefire proposal for Lebanon. Meanwhile, the Iraqi Islamic resistance has taken responsibility for 4 drones that were drone attacks near Jerusalem, which were intercepted, and 3 people were hurt in northern Israel in a missile attack from Lebanon, and that's after more than 30 rockets were fired from Lebanon into northern Israel on Sunday. So the first fighting is certainly continuing.
Also, the Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has spoken to the US President-elect Donald Trump about 3 times in the last few days. What are you hearing on that front?
Absolutely. So Prime Minister Netanyahu said that he and President Trump see eye to eye on the threat from Iran and its proxies. We also know that President Trump wants to see the end of these wars by inauguration. Now, I actually spoke with President Trump's evangelical advisor, Mike Evans. He told me that before inauguration, President Trump wants to see Israel defeat Hamas and Hezbollah and deal with the Iranian regime. And by that, he said that means targeting Iran's energy sites to bankrupt the Iranian regime so that they can no longer fund the terror groups. Now, Evans also said that after inauguration, Trump wants to see Israel get back to making peace and that they expect to see the expansion of the Abraham Accords, including Saudi Arabia.
All right, Jody, thank you so much for all those updates from Renana. Good to speak to you.